Okay, every time Nigeria is ringing bell. If I look on news, it is bell. If I look social media, it is problem. Eh? When I should be drinking coffee, they will make me to come online. They don't want to have me to rest. But you know what? You know what? The spirit in me, the Biafra spirit in me, I said, when I told you, if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is looking for 100 people, I promise that I have 50 in me. You have not seen anything. It is not by my power. It is not by my power. It is not by my power. But, you know, as an eke or my own oro, I am a rocha, you understand? Till Biafra come. But today you are going to receive sense. The crypto, Nigeria crypto. As they are crippling your economy, they close border. They closed the border. ESN came out automatically, you know, weaponized. It shocked them. It shocked them. They said, this border no work. Oh. This close of border no work. Oh. Now, how do we stop the funding now of this Sunday or how do we stop the contribution? Let us stop the crypto. Because they were following Nigerians, southern Nigerians. Use crypto. We should open crypto. We use crypto. Don't use the Western Union. Don't use this. They say, so these people are doing crypto. Okay, let us slash them. Bah! They are not considering the economic impact of crypto. No. They are not considering how much the crypto is bringing to Nigeria economy. Their agenda is not to make Nigeria progress. No. They have a better agenda. Now you get the point. Now you get the point. My only problem is that why is it that you must wait? Was Thomas born in Nigeria? Is Thomas a Nigerian? Is Thomas in the Bible in Nigeria? Are you a lineage of Thomas? Are you a lineage of Thomas? All of you have Thomas blood in your vein. How did you get Thomas blood in your vein? That it must happen to you first before you understand. We hear more. In Anokia, you hear more kind of man. Woo! When we are telling you, you don't know, no, we are telling you, even we are not prophets, but everything we have said, everything we open this mouth to say, if it don't happen today, it will happen tomorrow. I want you to go from the beginning of this struggle, from the beginning. In fact, even the one that we are not sure of, once God asks us to say it, we will say it and God will do it. Hey! Woo! I said, did you see the prayer? May God harden the heart of the leaders in Nigeria so that we will tell them, the world may know that Obi is no longer a boy. I remember when we used to read the history of the Greeks, the Greek gods. I don't know, you know, of course you don't read all those things in Africa. The history of the Greek gods. na-eme n'ụbọchị nketa obodo ekwensu bụ zuu Naijiria. Lekwa Naijiria ma dọsa ya Chineke nnadị ngozi. Onye ọbụla na-ekpe ekpere ka Naijiria wee wuru ofu nna nke ebere jide ndị dị etu a wee laa ha n'iyi. Chineke nna kiwe biko bịa ka iwe kpọọ ha ọkụ. Kpọọ ha ọkụ kpọọ ezinụlọ ha ọkụ. Ka ha ra agbanyeghị ndị ha bụ ọbụladị ndị ụkọchukwu onye ọbụla mehụrụ ọnụ ma kulie wee sị na ọ ga-adịrị Naijiria na mma, ọ ga-adịrị onye ahụ na mma na ezinụlọ na mma site ka o si wee na-eme n'ụbọchị nketa obodo ekwensu bụ zuu Naijiria. Lekwa Naijiria ma dọsa ya Chineke nnadị ngozi. Onye ọbụla na-ekpe ekpere ka Naijiria wee wuru ofu nna nke ebere jide ndị dị etu a wee laa ha n'iyi. Chineke nna kiwe biko bịa ka iwe kpọọ ha ọkụ. Kpọọ ha ọkụ kpọọ ezinụlọ ha ọkụ. Ka ha ra agbanyeghị ndị ha bụ ọbụladị ndị ụkọchukwu onye ọbụla mehụrụ ọnụ ma kulie wee sị na ọ ga-adịrị Naijiria.
There are people who are incorruptible. Incorruptible, I said. There is nothing that moves them. I have come to this earth to do one thing and one thing alone, is to fight and get Biafra. I have not come to this world to be a millionaire, to own hotel, to own oil block, to be close to the president of Nigeria. That is not my job. My job is, what have you done to restore Biafra? When I die and meet Chukwu Abiyama, that's what they will ask me. Did you get Biafra? Not how many cars you had, how many hotels you built, where? How many convoys you can travel with? Irrelevant.
My fellow Biafrans, I welcome all of you this evening to France on this France Town Hall meeting and the France tour. A lot is going on in our land, and of course, we have to defend ourselves any day, anytime. Nigeria terrorist government have come with a lot of propaganda. When you demonstrate that you are ready to fight for your freedom, they profile you. They call you criminals, they call you terrorists, they call you all manner of names. The reason for that is to demoralize you. And we must not fall for that. My fellow Biafrans, I call on you this evening, do not allow the names they call you today to demoralize you. We're remembering what Nigeria did to over 3 million Biafra children through starvation. Yet, the world, as at then, wanted us to move on. 50 years later, after recounting the numbers of Biafrans that died or should have been avoided, we are all here today for not just a revenge, but to finish what our fathers started. And of course, the most important of it all is to destroy Nigeria, the evil Nigeria entity, to destroy it. Nigeria is a terrorist state, and after destroying it, we will liberate our people through a process that has begun. The liberation of Biafra from Nigeria will restore peace, stability in our region. It will also end the upsurge of terrorists and piracy in the Gulf of Coast of Guinea, and of course beyond. The liberation of Biafra from Nigeria will restore peace and stability. Do not let the corrupt and criminal politicians to deceive you into believing supporting your own freedom is a crime, irrespective of our approach to restoring Biafra. I want to remind all of us, in 1776, the United States separated from the United Kingdom by declaration. Today, they are the world power. In 1830, Belgium separated from Netherlands. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries in Europe, both of the countries. In 1965, Singapore separated from Malaysia. Today, they have transformed into global financial hub as a result of the separation. Why is it that when we call for separation, Nigeria and their criminals will be calling us terrorists? Don't fall for it. The past separation has led to the upsurge of economic development in the case of India and Pakistan, Norway, Denmark, Switzerland. Each of these separation has led to the upsurge of economic and development. In 2002, East Timor separated from Indonesia. In 1921, Ireland separated from the United Kingdom. Today, they are one of the powerful countries we have. In 1944, Iceland separated from Denmark, demonstrating that nations can part away without violence. Why do you kill Biafrans? Whenever we say we are fed up of Nigeria. In Nigeria, where you have dangerous diversity, in Nigeria, where you have the northern part of Nigeria practicing Islamic State, practicing Islamic Sharia law, and they have different culture, different laws, different rules, different everything. And with that kind of mentality and setup, we can never develop as a nation. That is the reason we call for the separate state, and of course for independent state for Biafra. Apart from the killings, genocide against our people, and jihad. In 1905, Norway and Sweden separated and goes their separate ways. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries in Europe because of the separation. In 1947, India and Pakistan separated. The list can go on and on and on. And when they want to tell you about Africa, they use Sudan to give you example. Biafra can never be Sudan. Biafrans are scattered all over the world, developing their countries of residence, making impact in governance and policy making. Sudan was never like that. Apart from that, we have a history. Democracy started from Biafra, and Nigeria continued to suppress us, enslave us, subjugate us into what we are today, destroying our sensibility and our sense of reasoning. Nigeria continued to enslave our people, enslave our future, and our progress. Today, in the same Nigeria, when the Biafra people try to rise through their business enterprises, Nigeria system will destroy it. They destroy it in Lagos, they destroy it in Kano, they destroy it in Kaduna, they destroy it in different parts of Nigeria. And in a system like that, you will all be diminishing until they wipe us in the surface of the earth. The only way to preserve our culture, value system, and save our life from extinction is a complete separate state. Exit from Nigeria, which the process has begun. My fellow Biafrans, today we have given a very serious warning to those threatening Biafrans about the Nigeria protest. We have absolutely nothing to do.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on this program today. We have come once again, as we always do, to continue to speak to Biafran people and encourage Biafrans to focus on the defense of our land and support to the United States of Biafra government. The government of Biafra remains the only government that could protect you. The government of Biafra is the only government that can speak for you. The United States of Biafra government is there for you and for me, and we must hold on to self-defense with the last breath of our blood. Today, we can see that the enemies are intensifying the attack. The enemies are coming closer, and they are doing everything they have to do to destabilize us. Do not be afraid. Do not shake. Do not hand over your defense. We must continue to defend our land the best way we can. Wherever you find yourself in Biafran territory, be security conscious at this moment in time. It is a difficult period of time, but we shall overcome. So wherever you are watching this program, I urge you to like and share to other people, share to other platforms so that people can join us and listen to this very program. Also, those who could not be able to join us in the morning hours can join the program now and follow up the events. A lot are happening, and Biafrans are not silent. As Biafrans are speaking, we will continue to bring the program to you. Those who are not able to join us in the morning can join in the evening, air their opinion, and share from the discussion. We are going to bring to you the program that was held in the morning, and you are going to hear the opinion of the Biafrans on the defense of Biafra land and our collective interests. We will never give up. No matter what happens, our defense will never be undermined. The topic says, United States of Biafra, pursuit of self-defense cannot be undermined. Either you fight or you do not. Whether you fight or you don't fight, you will die. It is better you die fighting instead of you watching your family taken away in your presence. We will not allow that. We are going to fight until the last man standing. So self-defense becomes the only alternative for us, and we must uphold it with all our strength, with all our power, and make sure that our land is defended. I want you to pay attention closely to this very program. For those who did not watch in the morning, to join and follow. Not allow you to go down. Today, some people are pressing it down. Some people are coming today talking from both sides of their mouth. Some people, you go to the plan, they say, oh, Mazen Nandekan is not a violent person. Mazen Nandekan is a peaceful. And I have played a video here where Mazen Nandekan say, I do not believe in anything called peaceful actualization or restoration of freedom. That it has never happened in history where they say people got their freedom through any peaceful means. It has never, ever happened. That is why you as a Biafran, you must prepare your mind. Forget all those your wishy-washy lies they're telling you. You must prepare your mind. It is either you are in or you're out. There is nothing to pretend about. It is either you are in or you are out. It's a simple thing. So wherever you are as a Biafran, you must get yourself ready and prepared. It's either you are in or you're out. And the battle line has been drawn. Prepare yourself. What the zoo has given us is devil's alternative. If you fight, you will die. If you don't fight, you will still die. So it is better you stand and fight like a man, so that when you die, you know why you're dying. You can't just fold your hand and watch your sisters, your children, your parents, your women being raped, heads chopped off without putting up a fight. Put up a fight. And I know that Biafrans, we will come out victorious. We will never be defeated. You're welcome, my brother Greg. Thank you for joining. Let's hear from you, Greg.
Thank you, Brother Chus.
You're welcome, my brother.
Good morning this morning. Good morning, Biafrans. We will continue as you are continuing. So, before I start from where you stop, I just want to use this little opportunity again to say same message to some of our people, our families, concerning our men on the ground, because of the video I will call our brother opposition now are using to make mockery. So I want to say that anybody can make a mistake. So when any of our brother or sister make a mistake, I think he better refrain from it. And I think that is what's supposed to be always be done. So, and to say it that the government of this Deputy Prime Minister heading have never overlooked any of our men on the ground, except the ones that say, I will not want to work with her. And if somebody doesn't want to work with you, you cannot force yourself to that person. This is government. And when government make a decision, we have to abide by it. If there is any mistake a government made, there is channel to go about it. We cannot wash our this thing outside if there is any mistake at all. There is a level that people will get to, and they will know that when they call for any correction, that the government will listen and they take the way that their correction and go ahead about it. That is how government work. Government doesn't work that way you come out and say it to the public that the government is doing evil or government is doing bad. Then before government will listen to you. It doesn't always work like that. So I pray to my brothers and sisters, always contact the government to do corrections if there is anyone they feel they're supposed to, or if government make any law or put anything that they think is not normal, they should contact the government direct and say and give their reasons and say, I think it's not good like this, I think it's good like this. Then the government will give them reason why they make this or why they make that, or why this or why that. That is how government is working. That is how we can build ourselves and be strong in what we are doing. Because when I see some of those people who call themselves who were with us, but now they think they form a parallel government, started using it as a kind of advantage, which will not even nobody will even listen to them, because I can tell you that 95% of what is in this new dimension government now, 95% will say, instead of me to follow these people, I will sit down until Simon Ekpa is out. And that is my own stand. Instead of me to go outside this government, I will better just pack my sit and sit down until Simon Ekpan or Nnamdi Kanu is out. If it is not this government that is Dr. Ngozi Oraweze is representing. So that is my own message on that side. Thank you for that. Then we'll come to what we are discussing this morning concerning the peace of graveyard or peace in the graveyard as a topic. You know, starting from the one, every Biafran man loves peace. Since I was born, I never see where a Biafran hate peace, starting from my root. But the only thing the Biafran man hates mostly in his life is somebody to subdue him, subject him to nobody. You know, where they will tell you it's a kind of, we need your money, but we don't need the idea. That makes you a fool. We need your money, but we don't need what you contribution. That will show that you are nobody. So now, after all what we have been going through as people, as a tribe, as a country, Biafra is a country on its own before it was married to Nigeria, the so-called Nigeria. So tell me one thing a Biafran have benefited from Nigerian government. As a child born in Biafra land, I know that my parents paid my kindergarten to the level before I left anything called the education level. There was no single assistance from any federal or state. When I think about primary school, it was a community effort, contributed money and built. When I think about secondary school, it was a community effort. When I think about university, community effort. When we think about electricity, community effort. When we think about road, community effort. So tell me what the Biafrans have benefited from Nigeria as a people, as a country they united to, that made them to be one Nigeria. Nothing. The only thing we benefited is killing, humiliation, suppression, and intimidation. That is what Biafrans have benefited from Nigeria. Since I was born, that is what I have experienced. I've never experienced anything free. So tell me what makes me to be a Nigerian? Nothing. When you come to Nigeria today, if you want electricity, you use your money. When you build house, you use your money to go and buy electric pole. You use your money and buy electric cable. Then you go and pay the NEPA people, the people that call the NEPA this thing. They will come and connect the light to your house and you pay them. Remember, you build house, you paid money for building your house. Now you need electricity, you go and buy electric pole on your own. You go and buy cable on your own for you to connect the wire in your house. And you pay the NEPA people that will come and collect it. And you pay the money for you to get what they call it. What do you call it? Meter. So the only thing that the federal government do is to come to your house and they collect electric bill, collect electric money. You will stay 1 year without you seeing anything like electricity, light in your house. But you must still do what? Pay for those years that you do not see one single time electric. As long as you connected, you connect your house to that electricity cable, you will pay. And you are in Nigeria. All these things are what the Igbo people are going through. They force you to pay. They will force you to pay. And you will pay for not having light. That is another way of stealing from you. So the only thing we suffer in Nigeria is you pay for something that you did not use. Then they will you import goods from here. They will force you to clear it in Lagos. When you have seaport in Port Harcourt, you have seaport in Calabar, you have seaport in Warri, you have seaport in Igbo land that are not in function. Okay, those ones that are in Warri and the river and the Calabar, it's only a policy that government will make that those seaports will be functioning normal. If you bring goods in Lagos, if it is 1 million naira you used to clear it, you will pay 1 million naira as a duty. If you bring it in Port Harcourt, you pay 1 million naira. If you bring it in Warri, you pay 1 million naira. But they will not do like that. They make it that if you bring container to Lagos, you will pay 1 million. If you bring it in Port Harcourt, you will pay 10 million. And you did not buy, these are the goods you buy in the same company, the same price. You make the shipment the same price, but when you get to they tell you when you get to the east, you will pay 10 million to clear it. But when you get to Lagos, you pay 1 million. Forcing everybody indirectly. A very hard policy that will force every person to move to Lagos.
Yes.
When market in 1980s, when my market in 1980s were on function, every business, that was when my market, when they call my market the biggest market in Africa. Every African people, this place we live in Germany, when you meet a Ghana person, he will tell you he came from, he was living in Onitsha or this thing. When you meet the Congo people, he will tell you he was coming. When you meet Cameroon man, he will tell you he was coming to Aba and Onitsha for business in those 80s. So what did they do? When Babangida was in power, he visited Onitsha and he saw Onitsha. Every year was 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings. Onitsha just changed. You know, somebody was in your program one time, or somebody was saying that it was Obasanjo. It was not Obasanjo. The person that changed the policy was Babangida. When Babangida visited Onitsha, Anambra, when he was in power in 80s, he came to Onitsha and he said 1, 2, 3, 4. He said it is not possible that this is because he fought the Nigerian Biafran war.
Yeah.
Then what did he do? He went to Lagos and changed that policy. So he moved Lagos, he moved the capital from Abuja, from Lagos to Abuja, and he used the seaport to compensate the Lagos people and forced every Eastern man. I came from a family that does business, so they know everything about business. So most of our families moved down to Lagos because when you live in Onitsha and your goods have been coming in through Warri or rivers, Port Harcourt, and they force you now that you have your goods have to come through Lagos. So majority of them that have house in Onitsha, they went to Lagos and hire apartments.
Yes.
They were having house in Lagos at the same time renting apartment in Lagos. They were having a house in Onitsha and Aba at the same time renting apartment in Lagos, so that when their goods come back, they will not be going to the hotel to sleep. They will live in that apartment until when they finish the clearing of their business, their business clearing of their containers, before they can move to go back to their family home in Onitsha and Aba. So that is how they started, relocating to from that 80s. Because before every man that we are living in Lagos cannot compare himself to a businessman that is nearby in Onitsha.
Absolutely.
Or any part of the East.
Yeah.
So it was this policy that they use it and frustrate our people. In the 80s, in my local government, there is every town in my local government, as at then, there is nowhere you come and you not see about 3 or 4 industries. I'm just telling you the fact. about 3 or 4 industries. Many in every time, not talking about local government, I was in my local government, I'm saying in every local government, in that local government, in every town, there is no town you will come and you will not see about 3 or 4 industries. If this person is not making soap, the other one is making aluminium, the other one is making plastic, the other one is making this, the other one is doing this. Some people, so that was how it was in that time. And people who were in the secondary school at that time, many of them have jobs. Some people trained themselves from that one they were making from those jobs. When they would close this, they would go and work in the factory. When they would, on the weekends, they would go and work. From the when they're making there, some of them were paying for their school fees. So we are training themselves in secondary schools that time. I'm just telling you the fact. So all those frustrations, they use it and frustrate the Igbo people. And now you move to Lagos and started building Lagos. You moved to Abuja, you moved to Kaduna, you moved to every part of Nigeria as a once Nigeria they forced you to. And you go there, you started doing well again. You started doing those things you were doing in the East, that they were envying you and forced you to come to their place and start doing it. And you went there, you started doing the same thing again. Now they turn against you again and tell you that this is Lagos. You cannot come here and expand. They started seizing your lands and your properties and destroying your businesses. The same thing they do in Lagos, they do in Abuja, they do in any part of Nigeria and any part of Nigeria. And now the Igbos say, no, we must go back to our own country. We have a country before Nigeria. And it surprised me that Wazirike started it. And they pulled him down. And the people that pulled him down, we are proud that they pulled him down. And then now they kind of picked up. The same people ganged against him. And proud of pulling him down. Now Simon Ekman come up. They started saying that Nnamdi was not violent. What is violence in the first place? Can somebody tell me what violence means? Nnamdi come and he was preaching. When he was preaching about what the injustice against his people, Nigerian government did not call him and try to turn those things to say, okay, come to the discussion table, let us see how we can do it. Let us do it as the way you are saying, since your people feel oppressed. And if your people feel oppressed, that is the truth. They did not call him. What did they do? They come with violence and started killing people. If people carry flag and come on the street, you massacre them without gun. If people come on the school praying, you go there and massacre them and kill them. And today, the so-called Igbo elites are sitting down. That's why it pains me when somebody will say, you're supposed to write them a letter and tell them what you are doing.
Nonsense.
You're supposed to write them a letter and tell them that Biafra is coming. What kind of letter will you write to the people that know how their people started killing their people? Your people carry mask. In this Europe we live, people protest every day. People go to the train station and they will say this train will not pass. And the train will not pass. Until police will come there and talk to them, manage them, do by force, carry water, do everything, not killing them. And start talking to them until they will use diplomacy and remove those protesters. You cannot hear that they kill anybody. And your people are being killed. Some of them, when they are in airports, when they come to, if you want to know the average Nigerian man, if he is reasonable or not, if he is traveling out of Nigeria, meet him at the Nigerian airport. Immediately he enter into the Nigerian airport, you will see him behave himself. He will not misbehave. Yeah. He will enter plane and come to any part of the world where he is going. He will do his business, abide according to the law. When he enter plane from that place he traveled to and jump down to Lagos, and he coming out from the embassy, immediately he comes down from the plane, he turn a tiger. he told you that we own this country, he can do anything. That is how they handled the people who were protesting for their freedom. They started killing them. And then Nnamdi was going all over the world, begging, talking, doing everything that this stop killing my people in this way. It cannot work. None of those so-called Igbo man, none of those Soludo, none of those what do you call him? In the one of Imo State. None of those Rogers, none of those none of those the Ebonyi man that is now Minister for Works. None of them called Buhari or Obasanjo at that time and say, why are you killing people who are only carrying flag and protesting? Why not go to the table and discuss with them? Peter Obi, who was the governor of Anambra State, knowing fully well that Anambra doesn't have airport, a center of business in Africa, not even in Nigeria, doesn't have airport, doesn't have seaport, and Peter Obi is parading himself as the best economist in the whole world. He did not fight to say my people must have airport, or to say my people must have seaport. As the best economist who had lived more than 10 years in London, know what seaport and airport is for a country like Biafra land. He did not fight for us. Peter Obi did not use his office and say, stop killing my people who are carrying flag. Instead, he was the first person to give Nigerian license to kill them and throw them in the river. And today he's telling you one Nigeria. Why not do this like that? Why not do? So you find out that there are all evil people. From Peter Obi to a lot of them are holding blood on their hands. They think holding blood is only when you take gun and kill somebody on yourself. No. They are with blood of those people. What does corruption do? The corruption causes this problem that kidnapping is happening today. The corruption of the government of Nigeria and the government of the Igbo people cause the kidnapping, cause the raping, cause the prostitution. All these things are caused by the government of Nigeria and the evil politicians in the East. They are the people who lead our people to go into the kidnapping. Now, what is happening? When a Fulani man commits a crime, nothing happens to him. When an Igbo man go and steal a common charger, phone charger, they will tie him like a goat, and some they will bury alive, and they will kill them. The Soludo have never asked those videos that was made, this of recent video, that they tie an Igbo man like a goat, and they could keep him on the ground when they were talking about the people that the security raised to fight the IPOB and what do you call it, and the Eastern Security Networks. Those IPOB that he say he condemned as IPOB without showing the crime that man commit. But they tied him like a goat, and they were carrying him and say, we form Eastern Security Network. You go and carry Asari the Kobo, employ a foreigner to come to your community to kill your people, to fight Eastern Security Network, and you are calling yourself a governor. You're calling yourself somebody who is representing your people to kill them and bring them without going to court, and you waste their blood. Their blood is on the head of Rogers and what do you call it, Soludo. So all these things they are doing is evil, and the Biafra has come to stop it. So that is what I am here to tell them. So whether they like it or not, I've been always asked what makes them think that at this point in time that Biafra cannot be discussed. So any person that is telling them or who is deceiving them that they will quench a Biafra as they have formed another security now to work with the army to kill the Igbos who they think that they are IPOB or Eastern Security Network or Biafra Liberation Army. Those people, they are lying to themselves. Whether you kill them or whether they kill you, Biafra must be discussed. So the earlier they know it, the better the it's for them and Nigerian government. Thank you, my brothers. Let me give space for other people to talk.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that Wonderful speech. You have touched so many sensitive areas, and everything you have said is in line with what we are discussing. The United States of Biafra cannot accept the peace of the graveyard. We cannot accept the peace of the graveyard. Self-defense is non-negotiable. That devil's alternative that they have given us, if you fight, you will die. If you don't fight, you will die. It is better we fight and die fighting. When you see some people who come to their platform and begin to tell you of how peaceful Mazen Nandekano are, trying to differentiate Mazen Nandekano from Mazen Samonekwa is a crime against humanity. That is a criminal act. Anybody you see in his platform trying to demonize Mazen Samonekwa, demonize the government of Biafra under Dr. Ngozi Orebweze, and try to say, oh, Mazen Nandekano is a peaceful man. He said, that person is committing crime against humanity. He's an evil person. He has no message. These people are not followers of Mazen Nandekano. They are not following our freedom and they're not pursuing it. Our eyes should be on the rising sun. Every single one of us know what we are facing. We know the atrocities the Nigerian government is committing against us. It is not just about Mazen Nandekano, not just about Mazen Samuel, not just about Dr. Ngozi Orebweze. It is about you that is watching me and myself. It is about our life. When they preach that their nonsense message, don't listen to it. Don't share it. Don't attack them. Leave them and walk away. They don't mean well for you. I have played a video where Mazen Nandekano said it by himself. I do not believe in any peaceful actualization of freedom. And there has never been any country in this planet Earth that got their freedom through peaceful means. It has never happened. If you know of anyone, write it on the comment section. It has never. There's no country in this world. And anytime you hear freedom, you hear people fight for their freedom. You don't hear that people beg for their freedom. You can never hear anywhere they say they dash people freedom. They say people fight for their freedom. That is what you always see. If you're not ready to fight, go to sleep. Walk away. Don't be a hindrance. Don't be an obstacle. Don't talk down on those who are doing the right thing. Self-defense is not a crime. That is why international community supports it. International law supports it. Chukwu Okike Abiama supports self-defense. You defend yourself. Chukwu Okike Abiama planted that inside every human being. Everything he created, including animal, they defend themselves. Including animal that Chukwu Okike Abiama created, he puts defensive mechanism inside them. They defend themselves. Once you attack them, they defend. Even ordinary plant that has life, they defend themselves. How much more a human being created in the image of Chukwu Okike Abiama? And somebody will come and tell you, oh, Mazen Nandekano, he is not doing this. Why is the Biafran Liberation Army doing this? Why is the United States of Biafra government doing this? Why is Mazen Samuel doing this? Mad people everywhere. Deceivers. Today they will come as an angel of light. Oh, Mazen Nandekano is a nice guy. But these same people, they were there when Mazen Nandekano was preaching. And they say, catch him, let us kill him. The same people that are praising him, they were the people that even contributed money. They contributed money to go and kidnap him. Today, when you see them in their platform and in their media, he's a sensible man. He was fighting for these people. He was wrong sense. Absolutely. Don't be confused with those nonsense. Focus on your freedom. Your eyes on the rising sun, and our freedom will come. My brother Okafo, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. We are almost rounding up. Go ahead and speak to us, my brother Okafo. Let's hear you.
Thank you, my brother Chuks. Well done job. I pray that God will continue to strengthen you.
You see?
Well done job. You are trying. You are trying. Onye ọlụ nwere ụgwọ ada na mba ije elugo na njedebe.
You see?
Daalụ.
Thank you.
Biafrans, I greet everybody in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. onye kele n'igwe na ana onye mee ka tata wee dị onye mee ka anyị dị ndụ na ana nke ndị dị ndụ asụrụ oche na biri na ọja mma bụrụ nke ya n'ebe kachasị elu anyị na-ekene Chineke n'isi onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Okwu Kanu, onye Chineke ji ndụ ya, onye Chineke rapụtara ka ọ bụrụ ya bụ ego edu anyị. Anyị si ebe ọ bụla ọ nọ na ka amara Chineke na-eru n'isi ya, ka aka Chineke dịgide na-arụ ya, echọọ na ndị ile niile echele ka ọ na-achụkwuru ndị ile azụ ha na ezinụlọ ha n'otu n'otu. Ihe ọbụla bụ ihe ọjọọ nkata ọbụla agba n'isi ya enweghị nke ga-abịa na mmezu. Anyị egwede ihe ọbụla nke na-egbu egbu ọ ga-eri ya, ọ ga-aṅụ ya, ọ ga-edu ya arụ, ọ ga-eme ya ọ dị na-arụsị ya na ọ na-arụ isi ike maka na ọ dịghị ihe nwoke ọ nwaanyị mere n'isi ya nke ga-abịa na mmezu. Chukwu oke abịa ma ekwugwu etu a ka ọ ga-adị, and otu aka ka anyị na-egbawa n'isi onye Chineke rọpụtalụ wee nye anyị bụ ọgbata obi ya, ofu onye karịrị mmadụ 50, ofu onye na-eme ihe mmadụ 50 na nwere ike ime. Asị ka aka Chineke jidesie enyi ike, ka Chineke bibie ike ndị iro niile na-arụ ya, nzube ndị iro niile, ka ha rabụ ndị na-akpa nkata ma ọ bụ mba ma ọ bụ obodo ma ọ bụ kọntrị, ka ha rabụ ndị na-agba nzube a niile. Asị nka ka Chineke mechuo iru ka ihe lebụrụ nke ha, ka ọgbata obi enwere mmeri n'ebe ọbụla ha ga-abụ ya. Onye mmeri ka ọ ga-abụ n'Eke, onye mmeri ka ọ ga-abụ n'Oye, onye mmeri ka ọ ga-abụ n'Afọ, onye mmeri ka ọ ga-abụ na Nkwọ. Ahịa naanị izu na anọ Chineke ga-anọnyere ya. Ajụ onye ajụjụ ọ na-amara ka o esi wee saa ndị mmụọ ozi Chineke ga-ewere ọnọdụ saa ajụjụ ahụ. Ebe ọ bụ na ọ gara, a sị na Chineke ga-ewere ọnọdụ n'ime ndụ ya. Ihe niile Chineke kwu na ọ ga-eji wee mee n'isi Biafrans, ha ncha ga-abịa na mmezu. Ọ dịghị nwoke, ọ dịghị nwaanyị ga-egbochi ya. Otu a ka ọ ga-adị n'aha Chukwu oke abịa ma. Ana m ekene Biafrans ndị kwugide n'eziokwu. Please don't be offended. Today I want us to go to our mother tongue. Eji m ohere a na-ekene ndị na-ekwugide n'eziokwu, maka na akwụkwọ nsọ sị naanị eziokwu a bụ ihe ga-eme ka anyị nwere onwe anyị. Naanị akwụkwọ eziokwu a ga-eme ka anyị pụọ n'oru. And onye ọbụla na-egbe Chineke ga-egbele n'ime mmụọ na eziokwu. So and onye ọbụla nọ n'eziokwu, mmeri bụ nke ya. So a sị na mmeri bụ nke anyị, maka na anyị kwuru eziokwu. Ana m ekene Chineke n'isi ada anyị nwaanyị, oke ada, agụ nwaanyị na-emesi ife ike, nwaanyị na-adịrị akụja, nwaanyị na-adịrị ene ndị ile anya, nwaanyị amaala dat na ịnọ n'ime dị ike karịa ịnọ n'ime ndị na-agbụ ya mgba. The doctor, the DPM, Ngozi Arabeze. Nna anyị na-ewelili gị aka elu na-aga n'iru, anyị kwụ gị n'azụ. Akụjakwana akụja, mesibi ife ike na onye nwere Chineke nwere ihe niile. You are not alone. Ọ bụghị sọsọ gị nwakwu, Chineke kwụnyere gị, and onye Chineke kwụnyere mmeri bụ nke ya. Gaba n'ihu, rapụ ndị na-apụ ala. Ọ ka mma na o si etu a wee mee Kaimala ndị bụ ndị. Kaimala ndị bụ ndị. Etu o si wee mee magburu onwe ya. Asị ka dị Chineke. Onye na-agba ndị iro ọtọ. And ana m egbebe egbele na-asị ọ bụ na o nwekwara ndị ọzọ. Ndị iru abụọ. Ndị obi ọjọọ. Ndị sabo ka nọ n'ime the gọọmenti. Chukwu okike abịa ma gba ha ọtọ.
Ise.
Mepechaa ha maka na ọ dịghị ihe ọbụla arụrụ alụ nke ga-aba na Biafra. Biafra ba na nsọ. So nwanne jisi ike na-alụ ọlụ gị. Na-alụ ọlụ gị nwanne. Ị na-alụsi ọlụ gị ike. Chineke ga-agba gị ume. Anyị anabagwo. Mgbe anyị na-ayọ ndị a gbakwanụ na round table meeting ka anyị kpaa ihe agba. Let me digest a little. I just flash back those years. We were begging them. Nigeria have expired. Can we negotiate? Who have been
network. I think my brother Okafor has a network issue, or maybe he had a call coming in. So whatever be the obstacles, Okafor, you will continue when you come back, and then we will allow you to continue your line of thought. Meanwhile, I can see my beloved brother Max. You're welcome, bro Max. Go ahead and speak to us, bro Max. You're welcome. Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much, Mazichux. And good morning to you. Good morning to my co-panelists. And good morning to the great sons and daughters of United States of Biafra in the comment section. And I would like to use this opportunity to adjourn you to like, share if possible, and comment so that this platform will go viral. As we all know, it is part of the United States of Biafra platform now, where informations and the activities of the United States of Biafra government are being made available for us to hear. May God bless our people in the homeland and in the diaspora as well. May God bless Mazen Namdekano, protect him from the eyes of the enemies, known and unknown. May God bless Simon Ekpa as well and protect him, as well. May the heart of the enemies be softened where our Prime Minister is. And those that are affected by the evil incantations of our people, may Chukwukika fight for all of us and deliver us from their hands. Mazi Chooks, I was just looking at the headline. You see, nobody. The time when Mazi Namdekano, when Mazi told them that we are. I had a call that just came in now. I don't know if you can hear me. Am I coming out clear?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. I hear you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. You see, when Mazi Namdekano was begging for them to do the right thing in Biafra land, they called their bluff. They called him names. He started doing what he was doing. They call him online president. Online country, nuisance. There is no name that they did not call us that time. And when he came out, he told them that we have crossed the Rubicon. We'll cross the Rubicon, there is no coming back. A point of no return. That is where we are. We are marching forward to reclaim that old mandate that was there before 1967 or thereabout, and it was declared and has been redeclared 29th November 224. They refused. Ingila came to them and warned them. They refused to understand. Ingila gave them expo. Look, let me tell you people, there comes a time in the life of every man where guns, bombs, and bullets can no longer kill or solve that problem. Can you just imagine a situation when the king is out, down now, to come and say, please, my children, I am down. Let us talk. And they are throwing pebbles and casting stones at you. What will you do then? That is the situation we are now. We have crossed that stage. We don't need their peace. And I have to commend the Afanifere, Adebanjo, and the rest of them that are taking a stand on the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Look, if there are people that are going to cause the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, it is this Afanifere, Adebanjo, and the rest of them. And us, the United States of Biafra. These are the people that will cause or effect the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and God himself, not the Biafran politicians that are in bed with the enemies that are, want us, to be quiet. See, so that is what we want. What we want is our total freedom, not that kind of food you will give to a dog. And right beside you is a stick that you are holding. No, we don't want that kind of food. We don't want that kind of freedom. The freedom we want is the freedom that we are going to express by ourselves. And we will have the opportunity, the authority over what happens on our land. That is the kind of peace. If you cannot give us that peace, my dear people, we cannot take it to this era. This crop of Biafrans cannot give in to this kind of coercion. No, we cannot. We can't be talked into taking their peace. All we want is total freedom. When we wanted peace and dialogue with them, are past. When we wanted it, they refused to give us. At that time, it's past. So we can no longer go back to it. Our freedom is non-negotiable. We can't negotiate our freedom, because if we allow them to know that they are professing or they are preferring, we are not far away from the Fulani Caliphate. We will not be far away from them all. But we want a total freedom that we would decide who comes in and who should not come in. And in line with the international norms and regulations. So that is how it is. So that is how I see it. And for our defense, Mazi Chiefs, when I was growing up in Biafra land, my stepfather had different kinds of weapons because he was also a senior officer of the Nigerian army. During the war, he came out and fought for Biafra as well. Very known man within the area. You see, within the Abad area there, he was a very known man. He had several means and weapons to defend himself, his family, and everything within his house. But these people came in and took it away from the people, from Biafran people, rendered us open, opened the gates for the terrorists to come in and begin to invade our land. What are we going to use to fight them? What are we going to use to defend ourselves? Cutlasses or sticks? or call those people that are facilitating their movements and actions against the people. And when you call them, they don't even answer you. They will allow them to perpetuate their evil, their signature, blood, and sorrow before these people will even come. The land has been soaked in blood. We cannot allow that to happen anymore. What we need to do is that defensive mechanism that God has given to every human being he created. That is your first line of defense. You must be able to self-defend yourself before you begin to defend others. And that is paramount to this course. And we must fight towards that. It is our alienable right to defend ourselves, our land, and to myself, my mother's ancestral land. Nobody is going to talk us out of that. We need it, and we must do it, and we must do it the way we want, irrespective of whatever that they are doing. No matter the counter forces that they are going to form against the Biafran Liberation Army, the United States of Biafra government and forces, it will not work. They tried before, they tried Ebubago. Mazi Chooks, you can bear me witness, Ebubago didn't work.
Yes.
What is Ebubago today? Ebubago is, I don't know where they are. It is only their elements that they are now recruiting into these other new ones that they are trying to bring up now. They will also fizzle out just like the rest of them. But we, as long as Chukwu Okike Abiama is on our side, whatever we set up, whatever the government of the United States of Biafra under the leadership of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is set up, will survive. Whatever you contribute to set up in order to secure the land of Biafra will stand the test of time and undergo reformations. I thank you for giving me this opportunity. I yield here.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother Max. I appreciate you for that wonderful speech. Each time you make a very great impact with your experience and knowledge that Chukwu Okama have given you. We appreciate you for sharing with us and encouraging Biafrans. Self-defense is our right. Everybody must always remember that. Do not allow anybody to talk you away from us. Self-defense have been given to you. It is a right given to you all the way from Chukwu Okike Abiama. International law also supports self-defense. African peoples and human rights law supports self-defense. Unfortunately, so many of us do not know that Nigerian law also supports self-defense. And we have had their Minister of Defense on several occasions asking the people to rise up and defend themselves. Do not wait for the military or police to come and protect you. We saw their former chief of army staff, Danjuma, speak boldly and told people, if you fold your hands, you will be gone. This information is on the public. But when Biafrans decide to activate this self-defense, they make you feel as if you are committing a crime. They give you different kinds of names to discourage you. Do not be discouraged. You are doing the right thing, defending and protecting yourself. The peace of the graveyard is not for us. My beloved brother, Apostle Stephen, go on and speak to us. Apostle Steve, if you're still there. Let's hear from you, Apostle Stephen.
Yeah, good morning from my end.
Good morning.
I
Apostle.
thank God for everyone and the doggedness you have and all the Biafra media members. Now, may God continue empowering you people.
Okay.
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. But one thing is sure. No matter how they do it, the truth must prevail. There's no peace in the graveyard, as you said, because that kind of quiet peace it don't go like what our brother said. he said that concerning Nnamdi Kanu, when he started, they call him online president. That people that even talking about it's not how Nnamdi Kanu was. It's not how Nnamdi Kanu was doing it. It's not that PM started doing his own different. Those people are mumu. In fact, their head not the separate at all.
Big
This is a gun that completely empty-head them. But anyway, I don't blame them because they are trying to talk everybody down, bring the empty emotional blackmail, which you cannot work in this moment. Because if you check, if they are being that they are reasoning, they're supposed to understand that what Nnamdi Kanu was doing is a theory pattern. It's a theory form of it. He was laying the foundation, telling the whole world, here, because this time is coming. Even in fact, even Nigeria, sometimes in Nigeria is a religious country, but they don't even believe in the prophecy. Prophet was shouting, it's not one, it's not two. He mentioned it when Igala was shouting. There, we seeing this puppy. Very soon he's going to grow teeth, and when he grow teeth, he's going to bite everybody. So you will not subdue it, you will not stop it. It's better for you to do something that is right now. None of them even listen. Nobody resting. So as Nnamdi Kanu finished the journey, by God was kind of in short, Biafra journey is a God journey. Because before Nnamdi Kanu take off, how many years? Did he reach even a year? He did not even reach a year. He met the Nnamdi Kanu and the PM who was addicted one Nigerialist. When he met, he has grabbed the vision and grabbed the spirit possessing. It did not even reach 1 year. The leader was captured. And it shows that God, he has finished his own foundation. But our prayer is that he must be there to be celebrated in that land. Fully. He will be allowed to be celebrated. So, but immediately he dropped the button, the main person that have that heart of taking it came up, which is our PM. And everybody is saying that he come, it's not how Nnamdi Kanu was doing it. They didn't Nnamdi Kanu call you meeting how he will do it to fight the freedom. Freedom is step by step. Step by step, as you choose not to listen to us, as you choose not to obey, just even to reason, to have human heart. Okay, we must defend ourselves. So the reader created ESN to secure our borders, to chase Fulani away. That is not the real matter now. It has come to the extent that we have to have army and police, navy, and the PM have created it. It is step by step. So anyone that talking rubbish, the person still dreaming, because it is a nation now. So when he open him out, he said he think that he come to joke. If they give him, if you see money now to have fighter jet, warship, he will get it. Because that is how it has become a nation. Yes. So I want to thank God for the generation we are into. And let me say this, so everyone that think that Sorudo was creating all those things, let me tell you what he's trying to do. He's trying to use it and confuse Nigeria government too. He's trying to use it and confuse Nigeria government too. When he created it now, he's using it to run the election. I think they are doing the election this year. So you want to use it to run the election, and after they have finished the nonsense, those things will die off. But one thing is sure, that all of them that accepted to be paid money and you carry gun to begin to go to houses, this is where native doctor day, this is where kidnapper day, this is where all those nonsense, and we know na tricks when are using it to kill innocent Biafrans. You that carry the gun will be punished. Even if man did not catch you, God will catch you. So, but all those things, the plan of election he was planning. And like what you said, issue of bag, well are there. it will fizzle out as it have happened. I just want to say all the Biafrans, it is time. Anyone that want to kill you, kill that person. Defend yourself. Let nobody take no as an answer. We have already passed it. And I thank God and I pray for wisdom for all of you. Wisdom for our TOS. The woman, I pray much about her is wisdom. May the Lord give her wisdom to be able to navigate whatever the enemy brings. Because we are no more in that aspect where they are looking. You can see the social media is coming to, is creeping now. I know they see Akpalawa and all of them. All everybody is knowing the truth. So we are off we go. We are on and no going back until Biafra is completely secured. And one thing I will say, anytime there will be call that the state of fundraising or state fundraising, please, I am so happy in that state fundraising because that immediately the state is become buoyant. They will be able to secure each state, the 40 states. You can imagine what happens in Biafra land. Immediately the 40 states can be able to secure and have their own security. I tell you that sweeping these people away is like easy as AB. I think I will hand the mic over. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You have spoken well. I appreciate you for that very line of thought. I appreciate you. And for your prayer for wisdom for our Deputy Prime Minister. We all add our voice on that prayer and we say, may Chukwu Okabiyama grant her more wisdom. And on also reminding us on the Saturday fundraising, it's going to be state fundraising. Saturday is state fundraising. So whichever state you are in, make sure you connect to your state. Whether you are living abroad or you are in Nigeria, make sure you connect to your state. For those of you that has my link or you have my number, if you don't know your state, reach out to me. I will link you to your state. If you don't know your state administrator or you don't know your state contact or you don't know your state group, reach out to me. I will link you to your own state so that you can be able to be making your donation through your state. Saturday is going to be state donation. You can help your state, donate through your state, and that will also help to secure our state.
Okay, remember, please, sir. Please, I want you to help me to connect to Enugu.
Enugu State.
Yes, Kano side. I don't know.
Do you have my number? You have my WhatsApp number?
No, sir. If you can give it to me, I'll grab.
Okay, write down my WhatsApp number. You send me a message after the program. I will give you the contact to your state.
Okay. I am there.
447.
Plus 447.
Yeah. 864.
864.
397.
397.
169.
169.
Yeah, that's the number. WhatsApp. Just send me a message after the program. We'll respond to you. Let me call the number again. For anybody that want to take the number down, let me call it again. Plus 447.
Yes.
864.
Yes.
397.
Yes.
169.
Okay.
So anybody that don't know your state or you want to reach out to your state, just send me a message after the program. Send me a message on WhatsApp after the program. I will try to get you and link you up to your state. So Saturday is going to be state fundraising. Join your state, no matter how little, no matter how big. No amount is too small and no amount is too big. We must defend our territory. And when it comes to the issue of the men on the ground, that is their latest propaganda they are carrying up and down. They talk about men on the ground and let me tell you, the United States of Biafra is in support of the men on the ground, 100%. The United States of Biafra is in support of the men on the ground, and they are doing the work they're supposed to do. If you, on your own, decide to detach yourself from United States of Biafra and claim to be men on the ground, it is your personal business. It is your wish and your desire, and you are going to face the consequence. But as many as are obedient under the United States of Biafra, that is controlled by the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, if you are working under that very mandate, men on the ground, you have 100 support of the United States of Biafra, and all you need will be provided. We appreciate every work that the men on the ground are doing. We appreciate all their effort. We appreciate all their fight. And we are not, in any point in time, at war with them. No. The government of Biafra is not at war with them. Our responsibility is to provide what they need for this cause, to make sure that they have everything they need, except they
everything is not internet. People have the things they are dealing with. People are
Willianaga Obobi Anamamia Omo Biafra ne wongo Israel ne wongo Owo kainjana Hey That's so Anyala Omo Biafra nala Ayinala na lanso Ngwanu kainlawa Aka kucha onwa We are unstoppable. We are indefatigable. The 14 states of Biafra. One. Anyana. Chidere. Oh, they go ya. Chidera in Biafra. Ayala wala. Mandino no bodo Igbo. Mandino na Nigeria. Mandino na mbo wozo di chiche. Obi kadawala. Ono pa yu nugu na ndida. Okay. Ona anye erugo. Webongo. Ebongo. Eluigwe dị nwango. Aha. Ayakọ. Ayakọ. Ana m anụ ya. Na so.